Yo, welcome back to the channel. So today I'm out in the field testing my new ExpressLRS build. You can see I've got the little ceramic antenna tucked in there by the standoff. I did do some testing with it shoved behind the camera in there, but yeah, on 100 milliwatts the LQ was dropping to like 30 when I was just behind a building right next to me, so clearly not going to be good enough for what I need it to do. So I've moved it out to the outside of the quad. It still takes up a lot less space than a traditional 2 antenna tracer setup that I'm used to using, and yeah, I've got it all working, everything's running fine. I've got the Lua script working now on my Taranis, so I can adjust the power levels easily, and yeah, just going to fly it around my local spot. I've got a little building over there that I can go behind and see how much the LQ drops. Obviously I'm flying DJI, so the OSD doesn't record any of the RSSI, LQ or anything. I've just got LQ on in my OSD, and yeah, I'm just going to have to record myself while flying and tell you what I see it change to in my goggles. So hopefully I'll be able to get some good data out of this, and yeah, actually see for myself what sort of range it's got and penetration. Had a lot of comments. I put up a Facebook post and got a lot of comments from the ExpressLRS community telling me their experiences with the ceramic antennas. Some good, some really good, some not so good. It definitely does need to be placed somewhere semi-sensible at least. Putting it all in surrounded by carbon, it's like a Faraday cage, and yeah, any antenna inside there isn't going to do a very good job. But surprisingly, I did fly it around with it in there, and it didn't actually fail safe. So, and it was only on 100 milliwatts. So, not that bad of a test. But hopefully, I'll get better results today. So yeah, let's see how it goes. So I've got my ExpressLRS on 100 milliwatts, and yeah, it's at 99 now. Let's see how it does. So already dropping to 95, 94, 96, 93, and it's like clear line of sight. Isn't very promising at all. Yeah, so dropping around all over the place, whereas Tracer generally just stays at 99, but I do always run it at Ludacrus mode. Yeah, so like 93 when you're doing flips and rolls, just out in front of you, 100 meters away. Which, obviously 99 is fine. 93, anything above 70 I would say is absolutely fine. Let's see how it does when I go behind a solid building here. Dropping to 95 again. 92 I saw there. Yeah, like 90, so a little bit of 90, but it basically just keeps jumping up to 99. So 100 milliwatts around the back of that building is fine. Now I know with Tracer, when I first got it, I crashed inside this bunker at 25 milliwatts and it fail saved. That's when I put it on Ludacrus mode and never changed it. So I'm just going to try and land in here, I think. And back here. There we go, and I'm yeah. So it is dropping down to, it's fluctuating quite a bit. It's going from 95 to 83. So it's losing telemetry as well, but it's nowhere near fail-safe. It's still like, it's just around the 90. It's going like 88 to 95. It is on 100 milliwatts, mind you, not 25, so. Here behind these trees, I guess, and fly through the woods a bit. See how it does with.
Is that one with the little antenna?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, there's ceramic. They call it It's not actually got any ceramic in it apparently, but it's called a ceramic antenna. Some people, I think someone was calling it something else, but everyone calls it that. Okay, so yeah, my video is red and getting it to drop to like 75. Obviously not fail-safing though. My video's gone pretty damn bad. 17 megabits and 33 milliseconds I saw then. But generally, pretty solid. Let's go down here. Probably going to get lost in these woods now, man. I never know where I am. God, video is horrendous. I've got 4 megabit of video. LQ's dropping down to 40, 25 I saw there. Still no failsafe though, and the video is like almost unflyable. Fuck me. Oh my god, I've never seen it so bad. 3.5. Oh, LQ dropped to like 6 then, but no failsafe. That's about as bad as I can make the I don't even know where I am in the field. Oh my god, it's like, oh, I cannot see anything. Where was I? Oh man, I was pretty deep in the woods. Yeah, okay, so yeah, like I was really deep in the woods. All of those trees. Yeah, let's have a look and see what power output I'm on my Vista. Yeah, so I'm on the maximum, and yeah, video was basically crapping out completely over there. 3 megabit per second. It was just like pixels on a screen. It looked like it had been pixelated, like due to extreme content or something, but it wasn't. Obviously, it wasn't that extreme, was it? So yeah, and this stayed with it. So this didn't crap out over there. Yeah, I do wonder if Tracer would do any better or worse. So we'll have to see. But yeah, with it tucked in right inside, just behind the standoff there, that's not bad. That's pretty good. That's given me quite a bit of confidence. So now I'm going to do another pack. I'm going to crank it up to 500 milliwatts and see how much better it does. Okay, 500 milliwatts. All this is being done at 500 hertz packet rate as well, so obviously I'd get better penetration if I turn that down, but I want to see how well it does at max speed. Yours is going alright there, isn't it?
What's that?
Yours is flying nice.
Yeah.
Sounds good, man.
Bounce back on the pitch.
Ah. Okay, so I mean, it's still dropping down to 95, 93 even, 89 even, right out in front of me. But it's mainly at 99. Cruise along up here. So this has got the antenna on the other side of the camera plates to where I'm looking. It's still staying at like 95, 96. Go the other way and it stays at 97, 99. Hey, something man, it's weird flying with these massive, with this huge controller. I'm so used to the Tango 2. I keep forgetting that I can move the sticks a lot further. Maybe. Yeah, it does feel. I mean, it feels great. You can't deny that the Taranis feels good. So yeah. LQ's staying like at 95, 99 almost the whole time, kind of getting it, I can manage to get it to drop to 95, so that's a slight improvement from around the back of the building there. So I'm going to go over by these trees and try and push through. Okay, so 99 going in, so it dropped to 95 there. So it's dropping a little bit. Let's go this way. 91. Haven't seen it go into the 80s yet. My video's already down to 15 megabit. Losing telemetry there, but only just. Now seeing it drop to 85. 82 I saw there. Goggles are struggling a bit now. Goggles are really struggling now. It's seen it, dropping down to 40. But it's hovering around the 70, so 60 to 70 LQ over here, and I've got 3 megabit per second on my goggles. Can't see anything really. Hard to find my way out. Okay, so yep, 60, 70. Not really seeing it. Oh, there we go. A little blip down to 40 there for a second. Fuck man, I'm going to lose this. I cannot see. At least I've got the DVR to show you if I can find my way out. Okay, so yeah, did manage to get it to go down to 40 without losing video, but no lower than that. Whereas earlier on the 100 milliwatts, I saw 4 LQ of 4, but still no failsafe anywhere. Okay. So that's one of the things with the ceramic antenna, is that the telemetry, you lose that quite a lot sooner than you would with a standard antenna. And obviously there's that receiver that you can buy that has the added little chip that extends the range of the telemetry. I don't use it, I don't need it, I don't have callbacks on the controller usually. I just use the OSD for everything, so yeah, not much need for it. Yeah, so on 500 milliwatts, I'd say easily good enough for me. I can't see me, fail-safing when the video goes. As long as the video craps out before the controlling, I'm happy, because I can see the video all the time, and as soon as it starts crapping out, I know that, I need to get back into a better position. But just knowing, the only thing you need to know is that the control link is going to outlast the video. As long as you're doing that, then you're pretty safe really. Yeah, some much better results on 500 milliwatts. I'm going to fly this around, do a couple more packs, and then I'll switch over to Tracer and do basically the same thing again. Okay, so I'm now switched over to my KISS rig that's running Tracer. I've turned the Tracer down to 100 milliwatts, and going to try and do a similar sort of flying as I did with the ExpressLRS, and have a look at what the LQ drops to. Hopefully this will go alright like the last one, but we'll see. Okay, so 100 milliwatts, I'm at 99. Sticking at 99. Not changing. Not changing, not changing, not changing, not changing. Just stuck at 99. I wonder if it... Oh, there we go. I still go to 94 then. But it's not fluctuating anywhere near as much as the ExpressLRS did on 100 milliwatts. Let's try and go in behind this building over here. So, no drop in LQ at all. Just 99 all the way there. Let's pop up over to these trees, get around the back here, and try and get my video to go We're going into the woods again. Here we go. Okay, I did see it drop to 69 then. Yeah, it is dropping. So I am managing to get the LQ to drop now. So yeah, it's going down to 64, so 58 then, 50. And I'm not even anywhere near a bad video yet. So long way to go into here yet. Oh, and it's fail-safed. And it's fail-safed already, Tracer. Okay, I'm going to go look for my quad. Laters. Alright, so 100 milliwatts on Tracer. Absolute dog shit. I mean, it barely got into the woods before it fail-safed. I put it onto Ludacrus mode and got the video back, but then got the connection back. But then I was really lost and crashed and had to go and get it anyway. So got it on Ludacrus mode now. Start that recording. And yeah, see how far it can go on Ludacrus mode before it starts dropping to dangerous levels. I'm just gonna go straight over to the woods. You following me? Yeah, I'm gonna go straight over and try and get into the back of these woods again. So, once again here I'll have to get a read, 99. 99 still. Just gone into focus mode with DJI. 89 on the LQ. 84, so it's dropping down into the 80s, so I've still got 20 megabit. Telemetry lost already. It's pretty bad. So it's going quite blocky. There we go, 7 megabits. So LQ's got sort of 50 then, 50. So it's really all over the place. Went down to 22 then. And the video's just getting really bad now. Okay, so yeah, little drop to 20, but it's mainly hovering around 70, 60, 70. And when I get the video really bad over here, we'll go a bit further, down into the 50s now. Yeah, mid 50s, saw it drop into the 30s there. And I got 9 megabit per second video. I think the video is a bit better on this one than the last. So hard to, but I can, yeah, complete video 1.1 millisecond and it's fail-safed. Yeah, fail-safed on Ludacrus power mode, just in the woods over there. Went before the video went on max power mode. So sorry Tracer, but I think I might be switching. Okay guys, I'm back home now and I've been checking out the results, and yeah, I mean, they're quite obvious really, aren't they? Or are they? I think it's pretty clear that the ExpressLRS it performed better than the TBS Tracer setup. Couple of things to bear in mind when looking at these results. So ExpressLRS, one of its main features is that it runs at 500 Hertz. So the latency is reduced and the quad feels a lot more connected, or locked in, as people say. So there is an advantage to running it faster. So ExpressLRS wins there. If you were to run ExpressLRS at 250 Hertz, so half the speed that it can, it means that because it hasn't got to send as many packets as fast, the LQ will stay higher and potentially it would perform a lot more like the Tracer did in the open field and behind the building tests, where it just stayed at 99 the whole time. So I think that answers the reason why even in the open field that the LQ of the ExpressLRS is fluctuating a little bit more than the Tracer, even though it is staying well above 90, 95 to 99. So during my test, you can see that I basically flew around in the open field in front of me. I flew behind the building that was over to the side, and I went over to the woods and penetrated the woods as much as I could without losing the video, and seeing if I could push it to fail safe or lose video, whichever came first. So I've noted down all the results of the testing here. So we've got the open field, we've got behind the building, we've got the LQ when I go into the woods, and then what the LQ was when I managed to get the video to drop below 5 megabits per second, so when it went all really blocky. So they're basically the four main areas that I was interested to look at, and as you can see here, ExpressLRS fluctuating quite a lot in the open field and behind the building, but at no time did it go below anything dangerous at 100 or 500 milliwatts. TBS Tracer did a lot better in terms of fluctuation. It just stayed at 99, all in the open field, and when I went behind the building, there you go. Basically, those are the results. TBS Tracer fail-safed, both on 100 milliwatts and maximum output power, which is meant to be 1 watt, which would be double the power of the ExpressLRS unit that I have, which does only go up to 500 milliwatts. And I couldn't get it to fail safe with ExpressLRS. They are different quads. They're both running Vista Cherry antennas and Vistas at 1200 milliwatts, but for some reason the Tracer rig did have slightly better video, so you can't really compare the two exactly the same. The only thing I would say is that those woods, they're not very deep. The difference the distance between how far I went into the woods with one compared to the other is not going to be any more than about 10 meters, because there was only about 5 meters left of the woods before it turns into an open field again. And I was already right at the edge of the woods, basically, in both cases. That's why I went right over to the corner and went into the woods where there was the maximum amount of trees between me and my drone. So I knew that just going in over there, I was already well into the woods, and all I had to do was fly around and put a few more trees between me and the quad to get the video to drop low enough to hopefully bring out a failsafe, which I couldn't do with ExpressLRS and I could do with Tracer. So yeah, I mean, basically ExpressLRS has won. It is one in terms of the penetration, and it's one in terms of setup, because I found it a lot easier to set up than I do with my tracers. So yeah, maybe it's time for me to make a change. So yeah, keep an eye on Facebook Marketplace for for me selling up my TBS control link gear. Yeah, grab yourself a wagon soon. Right, okay, hopefully that's been interesting and you've learnt something from it, and take care everyone. I'll see you in the next one. Laters.